Hello everyone, my name is Ardan Ural. Today I will talk about how did Industrial Revolution shape modern architectural styles. Let's start. Benham's perspective. Benham's emphasized the innovations that the Industrial Revolution brought to architecture, particularly the rise of machine aesthetics, mass production, new materials like steel and glass, and engineering techniques enabled architects to move away from traditional forms and design more functional and rational structures. During this period, machine aesthetics became the primary source of inspiration in building design, with simple geometric forms and industrial materials taking precedence. Venturi's perspective. Venturi examines how the complexity and contradiction brought about by the Industrial Revolution are reflected in architecture. According to him, modern architecture is not just about simplicity and rationality. It also has a contradictory and complex structure where different styles and symbols come together. Venturi opposes the less is more principle, emphasizing the importance of richness and diversity in architecture. In this context, the new technologies and materials brought by the Industrial Revolution gave architects more freedom of expressions and led to the emergence of eclectic structures where different styles were used together. General evaluation. The Industrial Revolution profoundly affected modern architecture not only technically and aesthetically but also socially and culturally. Mass production made it possible to build structures where more people could live and work, contributing to the growth of the cities and the shaping of modern life. Benham's and Venturi's works are important resources for understanding and evaluating the architectural legacy of this period.
In theory and design in the first machine age, Rainer Benham presents a unique and compelling view of the modern cities that emerged from the Industrial Revolution. According to Benham, this revolution transformed cities into a new living space that radically departed from traditional settlements where machine aesthetics and functionality took precedence. Benham emphasizes that the fundamental characteristic of modern cities is the dominance of machine aesthetics. The mass production, new materials, and engineering techniques brought by the Industrial Revolution fundamentally changed the designs of architects and urban planners. Cities were now shaped by principles of functionality and efficiency rather than aesthetic concerns. Factories, transportation infrastructures, housing, and other structures were designed with rational and geometric forms reminiscent of the operation of machines. According to Benham, modern cities are not just a physical transformation, but also herald a new way of life, a fast, dynamic, and constantly changing lifestyle that keeps pace with the rhythm of machines. Cities are designed to meet the needs of this new lifestyle. Transportation networks are organized to allow people and goods to move quickly, while housing and workplaces are designed to provide efficient and comfortable living space. While appreciating the innovations and potential of modern cities, Benham also offers a critical perspective. According to him, the excessive emphasis on machine aesthetics risks neglecting the human dimension of cities. Additionally, rapid urbanizations and industrializations can lead to environmental problems and social inequalities. Benham argues that in the design of modern cities, human values and environmental sustainability should be considered as much as functionality and efficiency. Benham's theory and design in the first machine age is an important resource of understanding the emergence and development of modern cities. In this work, Benham analyzes in detail how the Industrial Revolution transformed cities, the rise of machine aesthetics, and the birth of a new way of life. He also provides important clues about the design of future cities by addressing the potential and risks of modern cities.
Hello, I am Sami. I'm here to talk about the second question, which is what is Venturi's take on architecture? Let's start. Venturi's perspective on architecture. In his groundbreaking work, Complexity and Contradiction in Architecture, Robert Venturi challenges traditional and modernist approaches to architecture, arguing that architecture inherently embodies complexity and contradiction, and also richness. Venturi's view of architecture can be seen as a challenge to the modernism, less is more principle. Advocate of the complexity and contradiction. According to Venturi, architecture has a complex and contradictory structure rather than being simple and monotonous. He believes that architects should design rich and multi-layered structures by bringing together different styles, symbols, and functions. Venturi emphasized the importance of diversity and richness in architecture by adopting the both-and philosophy. Less is more principle. Venturi opposes modernism, less is more principle, advocating for the less is more principle. According to him, architecture should not only be the functional and rational but also fun, engaging and meaningful for people. Venturi aims for architects to communicate with the audience and encourage them to do things by using different symbols, references, and ironies in their structures. Influence of popular culture in kitsch. Venturi also values the influence of popular culture and kitsch in architecture. He believes that the architects should not only be interested in high art but also in popular culture and inspired by it. Venturi analyzes how symbol, signs, and advertisements are used in architecture. By examining the architecture of cities where popular culture is intensely experienced, such as Las Vegas. And for last, that I can say for importance of the text and in conclusion, Venturi also emphasized the importance of the context in architecture. According to him, the design of a structure should be compatible not only with itself but also with its surroundings and cultural context. Venturi advocates that architects should make context appreciate designs by considering the history, culture, and climate of the place where their structures are located. Venturi's complexity and contradiction architecture is a milestone in the development of modern architecture. With this work, Venturi challenged traditional and modernist approaches to the architecture, arguing that architecture inherently embodies complexity, contradiction, and richness. Venturi's view of architecture has inspired architects to design more free, creative, and context-sensitive structures. That was all for the second question. Thank you for listening.
I want to talk about some main titles. First one is how technology continues to influence architectural innovation. Advances in technology continue to influence architectural innovation in both positive and negative ways. The works of Rainer Benham, Theory and Design in the First Machine Age, and Robert Venturi, Complexity and Contradiction in Architecture, help to understand this impact. We will continue with positive impacts of technology. As Benham emphasized, new materials such as steel, glass, and concrete, along with the Industrial Revolution, enabled architects to design previously unimaginable structures. Today, technologies such as 3D printing, advanced composite materials, and self-healing concrete are pushing architecture even further. Digital tools such as BIM, that means Building Information Modeling, simplify the design process, reducing errors and increasing efficiency. And continue with functionality and sustainability. Smart building technologies contribute to environmental sustainability by increasing energy efficiency. Sensor and automation systems optimize energy consumption of buildings. VR and AR provide better visualization and simulation capabilities in the design process, helping to prevent errors and increase customer satisfaction. and we will continue with negative impacts of technology. As Benham criticized the excessive emphasis on machine aesthetics risk neglecting the human dimension of buildings, overly technology-focused designs can disregard people's natural needs and social interactions. As Venturi emphasized, the uniformity brought by technology can reduce diversity and richness in architecture. Standardized structures may not reflect local culture and context. The rapid development of technology can lead to environmental problems such as increased electronic waste and rising energy consumption. Inequalities in access to technology can deepen social injustice. It may not be possible for everyone to benefit equally from technological innovations. In conclusion, while technology offers great potential for architectural innovation, it needs to be used carefully and consciously. It is important for architects to use technology not only for functionality and efficiency, but also for human values, cultural context, and environmental sustainability.